it's been kind of melancholic just trying to like pick these out the week before 1.0. Just like, not that it's like anything less or more special, you know. It's always awesome seeing what you all do, but there's been a lot of like send-offs, like a lot of people just posting stuff like sending my factory off or trying one last thing or finishing this little thing before 1.0. So there's like, if you just go to like a big shout out to just browsing Reddit, Twitter, or like anything Discord even in general, like people are finishing up some crazy shit right now before moving on. So please check like everything out. There are some insanely awesome factories going around. Yeah.
For sure.
So huge shout out to like all of you who keep pushing, you know, your, I guess not final, but like pre 1.0 content out now.
You know, I'm really curious. I wish we could have polled this in some way, but I was really curious. Like before we did our like teaser season or whatever you want to call it, like dropping videos on 1.0. Like I think it was something like 60% of, based on signups for the closed beta. I think it was something like 60% of people, or like 65, or the majority of people were going to start a new save file for 1.0 when they put in the form. And I'm really curious, like what if we would have put the same form out now, like what that number would have been. Because even I am like, in my save file, I've had my save file since update 7, I think, or 6, because I've needed to restart it a couple of times. And when we were, when I knew everything coming in 1.0, I was still like, no, I'm not restarting. I'm gonna keep working on my save file because I don't want to redo. You know, I was at tier 6 or something when I ended that save file.
Yeah.
Even I am now like man, do I restart or like, I don't have a big factory, but even in my situation, I'm like, I need to rebuild my fucking thing. Man, it's a lot of work. So I would be really curious to hear like how many people have changed their minds throughout like this whole period and are actually going to start over.
I second that. Like after launch, I kind of want to like second that and somehow just chase down statistics. Maybe asking on stream, maybe asking on Discord, like how many actually did proceed to restart, even like go as far as to purge everything they did before 1.0 and so forth and so forth.
So chat, we can't run a poll on Twitch because we're plebs on Twitch. We don't even have affiliate. But even if, so here's the thing, even if we do run a poll, it's hard to know whether that will actually reflect on like actual community sentiment. Sometimes you guys will probably see when people on Reddit or whatever in different gaming communities, when they're like, how many people would actually do this, and then you get like a poll and they're like, clearly the community wants one thing, but the truth of the matter is that like Reddit encapsulate one type of player and type of person, Discord another, Twitch, you guys on Twitch, you are a different type of player, so like it wouldn't necessarily reflect on like the actual player base. It's really difficult to like actually get that data.
Actually, a quick little community management school for me. Can you attach polls to YouTube videos?
No, not videos, but you can do it on live streams.
Yeah, okay.
Or can you? Wait, I'm pretty sure you can on YouTube.
Yeah, because that could be something cool. Like just maybe, not saying we are, but like maybe if we like make some video exploring that, like going again and just attaching a poll or like just even a question.
Yeah, actually, somebody just want to mention something real quick. I know this community highlights has already been dragged out, but somebody asked like, okay, but if I do restart, do I want to restart from the tutorial? So a little bit of a clarification from the narrative video that I made. I mentioned that every single like voice line in the game have been, for Ada specifically, have been recreated. Every single line has been rewritten and remade. This includes a tutorial. And the tutorial by itself doesn't have any story elements, okay? It doesn't actually have anything like you can skip the tutorial if you want to. But there are some lines in there, some pretty funny zingers that I feel like you'd miss out on if you didn't do the full tutorial.
Yeah.
But
it's not a long tutorial.
It's not a long. Well, I think it's for people who play thousands and thousands of hours. The tutorial is like a little bit of a drag. But it does have some zingers. So like, if you don't care about the zingers and you don't care about the rewrite, like, don't worry about skipping the tutorial. Yeah. It's totally fine. I would personally skip the tutorial myself.
I would not.
And Mikael would not. So like, it's up to you, right?